You're not at work.
Oh, that's what I love about you. You are so perceptive. Coffee?
Thank you. What did I do to deserve this?
Nothing. But we're celebrating today. Today happens to be a very rare occasion. You know that both of us do not have to go to work until this afternoon.
That is very special. So, should we do something fun together?
Yeah. Nice. What shall we do? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I completely forgot. I am having lunch with Eric Simpson at the grill today.
Oh. Is that professional or personal?
Professional. Was that curiosity or jealousy?
Both. So, what shall we do today that's fun, huh?
I don't know. We could go bowling.
Oh, no.
What? It's not a very good idea. I don't even know why I thought about it.
No,
What's
I'm
that?
not talking about that. I'm talking about this.
What?
It's an interim progress report from Port Charles College.
What does it say?
It's about AJ.
Can't get a damn stain on this. Can you get a methylene blue, please?
Good idea.
Well, how's it going?
No, it's slow. I'm just trying to identify this one element here.
Maybe this will help.
What is that, instructions?
The research grant.
Oh, Steve, that's great. That's going to help.
You have
Help a lot.
to do with it, my friend. They're very impressed with your work. Congratulations.
No one deserves it more than you, Tony.
Well, as much as I like all these pats, I just hope that it's in time to find a cure for Tiffany.
If I'm not too early.
No, thanks for coming.
You said you had some important information.
Yeah, it is.
Good. Where's Tiff?
She's asleep upstairs. She gets very tired easily these days. Robert, we got to do something. We're down on the wire here, and things are not panning out the way they should be, if you know what I mean.
You mean regarding this tablet of Hornsby?
Yeah, he said she had a month, but I can see her getting weaker every day.
As bad as before?
Oh, it seems to be going in that direction. I can sense it.
Well, listen, everybody's doing as much as they can.
I know.
Have the Bureau identified this bug yet?
No. Nobody can even come close to it yet.
So we keep our fingers crossed. Maybe Tony's going to find some answers.
Yeah, and hell will freeze over in the morning. Look, I think I might be onto something.
Okay, at this point, we'll take anything.
All right. It might be a little more than anything. I got some very important information out of Hornsby.
When did you talk with Hornsby?
Yesterday.
So did you find out how, when, and why that he gets this pill?
He didn't tell me.
This isn't much information, Sean.
Robert, he didn't tell me because the man is afraid.
Afraid of what?
It seems that our friend Paul has a young daughter who has the same disease that Tiffany has. In order to keep her alive, she is given the same pill that I give Tiffany.
Well, there's a turnaround. So somebody's squeezing him, too.
Yeah, but who?
Probably the same group that are using this disease for people control.
Robert, but the most insidious thing about all this is that they are giving this disease to innocent people.
Right, so somebody has a bad sense of humor.
Yeah, someone like Saddam Hussein.
So what else did he say? Did he say how his daughter came into contact with this mysterious disease?
No. He wouldn't say anything else. After he revealed the information about his daughter, he didn't want to say another word.
He didn't allude to anything at all that could help us.
No, he shut up like a clam. Robert, he wouldn't reveal the source of the pills. He said he would rather die first.
Well, this convinces me more than ever that we push ahead with our investigation at all.
Yeah, I agree.
My hunch is that there's more than one person involved in this little merry band.
Question is, how do we find out?
Well, I was hoping Mac could get more information from Dominique.
Look, if we're right, and the cartel is behind this disease and the scientists can't figure out what it is, maybe it's a man-made virus.
I hope for Tiffany's sake that isn't the case. Tony has enough problems right now.
Well, I mean, so do I. I mean, Tiffany's time is running out. She's got to take a pill in a week.
Nobody said anything about giving up.
It's just that I don't know if I can be much help. All I do is keep thinking about her.
The more we find out about this cartel, the more that's going to help Tiffany. Now, it's time to implement our network.
Right.
This way, everybody helps everybody else.
I don't know what to say.
There isn't anything to say until AJ gets here.
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, there goes our fun-filled morning.
I just don't understand why he wouldn't tell us.
I don't either.
Well, what are you two up to this morning? You're looking very conspiratorial.
AJ, would you like to join us for a second?
A bad timing, Dad. I'm off to class.
Oh, well, that's what we'd like to talk to you about.
Oh, can it wait?
No, it can't wait. Would you like to tell us what's going on at school?
College is great. I have some interesting classes, some really sharp teachers. No complaints.
Then please tell me what this is all about.
What is it?
Read it.
Oh. Well, I guess I better buckle down, hadn't I?
Don't be glib, AJ. This is very serious.
And more to the point, why are you lying to us? Why are you saying that everything is great?
Let me ask you two something. Why are you checking up on me?
Checking up?
Excuse me, young man. That was sent to us through the mail. We received it. But let me also remind you that we're your parents, and we're responsible for you. And if we choose to check up on you, we will. Now, would you mind telling me what's going on?
I don't know what to say.
Well, why don't you start with being honest?
All right, I didn't want to get into this right now, but I guess we might as well get everything out in the open. I just didn't want to upset you.
You'll upset us a lot more if you don't tell us the truth.
Well, it's been difficult. I feel silly even bringing this up, but I've been through a lot of emotional strain lately.
Strain? What strain?
This is going to sound so strange, but my home life hasn't exactly been what I hoped it would be. It hurts so bad to have you here together, but apart. I don't feel like we're a family anymore.
Wait a second. Your mother and I have been divorced for quite some time now, AJ. This is not new. I mean, you seem a bit old for this kind of reaction after all this time.
Yeah, I know most people would think so, Dad, but I guess you're never too old to want your parents happy together.
So what you're saying to us is that your grades are down because of this?
See, I told you you'd think it was silly.
No, it's not silly, AJ. I just don't know why you didn't tell us before.
Because I didn't think it was any of my business.
If your grades are slipping, then it is your business.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for class.
AJ, this conversation is not over
we
yet.
can't talk
no,
about
we
it
can't
later.
drop it right now, Monica.
Would you stop wrangling? Don't expect so much from me. And maybe my grades would be better if you two just got back together.
Now you got that grant money, maybe we could request that a mass spectrometer be brought here to the hospital.
Well, actually, I'd just like more help in this lab.
Whatever you say. What have you got there?
Not much. I'm just breaking down some properties. Sometimes I feel so close to it, and then other times I feel like I'm miles away from it.
I know. It's a long walk home, but we'll get there.
You know, Andrew, I've been wanting to tell you I really appreciate everything you've done, because I know you haven't had a day off. And I know it's been pretty tedious here.
Well, no appreciation is necessary. A guy like me doesn't often get a chance to work with someone as brilliant as you.
Well, it's your day to be appreciated, so don't think anything more about it.
Well, that's a little hard for me to do. You see, I've always felt that work was its own reward.
Sometimes I feel like Edison. You remember when they said he said in school, he looked at 1,000 filaments?
Oh, yeah, before he found the right one, his staff was very frustrated and disappointed.
Right, and he said, why? I mean, at least now we know that the 1,000 of them don't work.
Right.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Take a look at this. Damn, you've neutralized it. You've done it, Dr. Jones.
Get out of there. Quit looking. Let me see this. This is unbelievable. I really think I have done it.
I think you're right. You found the missing elements.
Oh, I think I have.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be there as soon as possible. Okay, fine. That was the hospital.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. So much for our fun day together.
Well, that couldn't have been fun. That was this mess with AJ.
I think we have to do something about this, Monica.
What can we do, Alan? We can't just watch over him while he does his homework.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, he's obviously very concerned about our status, and I think that's something that you and I can change.
No, I don't want to discuss what I think you are intimating.
Why not?
Why not? 2 words. Lucy Coe.
Hasn't enough time passed yet, Monica, where we can at least...
Alan, you were unfaithful to me. You left me for her.
Listen to me. I made a mistake. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Can we get by it somehow?
It wasn't just a very quiet indiscretion, Alan. You publicly humiliated me.
That is really the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it? What about the indiscretion that you had with my own nephew?
Look, you know damn well I didn't know it at the time, and besides, it was a one-night stand.
What? Does that make it right?
I didn't marry him. You married Lucy.
She manipulated me into marrying
Al,
her. She seduced me,
manipulated? No,
Monica.
you went readily for it. And while we're on this subject, what about your other paramour, Miss Susan Moore?
You want to talk about the past? Let's dig up an archaeological site. Let's exhume the body of Rick Weber. How about that in your face?
How about this in your face?
You know what? There are some things that we still do very well together. We fight. We do it better than anybody.
That is the worst joke I've ever heard, AJ.
No, that's not the worst. This is the worst. See, there was this guy with this tapeworm.
Oh, sounds disgusting. Look, as much as I'd love to stick around and hear about this, I have to go to the library. Some of us have to study.
The library? How boring.
Yes, but we're all not as bright as you, AJ. Some of us need to study.
Well, okay, push those pages. But it's a pity. Wasting all that valuable time in a dusty old library.
Goodbye. Bye, AJ.
Chip!
Hey, AJ.
We need to have a little talk.
Yeah, can it wait? I'm already late for class.
No, this can't wait. We had a little agreement, remember?
Hey, AJ, you're hurting my arm.
And you're not holding up your end of the bargain.
What are you talking about?
Seems my parents got this little progress report on my grades. Apparently, they're not quite up to par. Now, whose fault is that, Chip?
Look, I'm sorry. But my schedule's been busy, too.
That isn't the point. You're going to have to do a lot better on my papers and my crib sheets. I depend on you for that. You see, my parents don't think I'm doing as well as I should be. We can't have that, can we?
AJ, I'm doing everything I can. But there are only so many hours in the day.
Make time.
AJ, I'm already way over my head.
I don't care what you are. You just do what you have to do to make me look better. Is that clear?
But you don't seem to understand.
Hey, I mean it. You owe me. And if you don't do what I say, I guess I'm gonna have to call in my marker. You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
What about Todd's other associates? Anything about them? I mean, what have we...
We don't know much about anything at the moment.
Really?
Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Hey.
Robert, hi. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, we've been talking a few things over.
Yeah?
Slept in, huh?
Yeah, I can't believe how late I did sleep.
How do you feel?
I feel fine, actually. I just having a little trouble waking up lately.
Oh, I made a fresh pot of coffee here. Yes.
Ah, you made some coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, isn't he a cutie?
What a guy.
Yeah, so, are you guys getting anywhere?
I told Robert about my conversations with Hornsby yesterday.
Speaking of getting nowhere. You know, if you could just find Paul's daughter and bring her to the hospital and let Tony examine her, maybe you could help him in some way, you know. He could come up with something else, you think?
If we could get his daughter.
That's a big if, honey.
You know, the whole thing just makes me so angry. It's like we're all being blackmailed.
We are.
You heard anything from Mac and, Dominique?
Nothing. I did hear that they never went back to the brownstone last night.
They're not at the hospital?
I don't know where they are.
You don't sound very curious about it, Robert.
I can't afford to be curious, not in my position. All I can do is issue an APB.
Why do you have to do that?
Because I have to. Because Torb is pushing me. The good news is that I don't have to do it for another 24 hours.
What happens after that?
Well, I can't intervene, but if they're found, she goes back to him.
Well, Robert, come on. We've got to be able to figure something out.
Okay, we can take the investigation underground.
Just exactly who are we investigating? I sure hope it's Paul Hornsby.
Yeah, Paul and, also Dominique told us about Taub being involved in an assassination in Eastern Europe.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, she said she saw him and his associates talking about it.
According to a Bureau report, the assassinations all have a very similar M.O., which would indicate a well-organized international group. Now, it's reasonable to conclude Torb could be a part of that group.
Well, Robert, if that's the case, you have to keep him away from Dominique.
I'm doing my best. I need a bit of help.
Exactly how does Paul Hornsby fit into all of this?
One thing we do know, that Paul is one of Taub's associates. And Robert and I figure that everything is all connected.
Really?
Yeah, well, listen, this is all hot air and assumptions right now. But we know there's a lot of people involved.
Well, look, you know, if I could do this documentary, I could help. I mean, I could go in and I could interview people under the guise of, like, researching my disease. I could interview Paul Hornsby.
Honey, no, that's a very bad idea. I mean, this is the man who's responsible for saving your life. We need him because we need those pills.
Don't you think I know that? I mean, don't you think that I would like to find a few reasons of my own?
Honey,
Tiff, how you feeling, love?
I'm just a little tired. And I am sick of putting up this front.
Then don't do it.
Robert, I have to. Sean is so worried, and I know he's trying to help me. I just want to try to help him.
Okay, so cut him some slack and do us all a big favor.
I guess you're right.
Well, maybe... Hey, maybe Tony's going to come through here, eh?
I certainly hope so. I just don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm going upstairs and rest, okay?
Hey, do you know they found that couple that they were looking all over for yesterday?
Which couple?
The one that tied up Dr. Simpson.
Whoa, wait a minute. Someone tied up Dr. Simpson?
Yeah, someone tied him up. I mean, literally tied him up. No kidding. You were here yesterday. How could you miss that? That was like the hottest story going around.
Hey, girls.
Hi, AJ.
What's new? Got any good dish?
You know, AJ, this might surprise you, but we have better things to do with our time than just standing around and dishing.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
I don't suppose you're here looking for Sheila?
You don't suppose correctly.
Uh-huh. Okay. Hello. What were you guys saying about me? Not paranoid, are you?
So, what are you doing here at the hospital, AJ?
What do you think he's doing here at the hospital?
Well, I think I know, but I just wanted to hear what AJ had to say this time.
Okay. Here goes. I was walking across campus. It was a beautiful day. The scent of blossoms in the air. I thought of you and found myself here.
I think I'm going to be sick.
I like it, even if I don't believe a word of it.
How about dinner later?
Great, on one condition. I treat.
No way.
You know, ever since she found that money, she has become Miss Mucho Dineros.
It must be nice having it all back.
It is very nice. Only, there's just one thing that's puzzling me.
What's that?
I found more money than I lost.
Well, I have a little confession to make. Secret. You might want to know.
What's that?
That wasn't your money. I put it there myself.
You did?
I was just pretending to find it that day.
Why?
Because you needed it so badly.
You did that for me? That is so sweet.
Oh, I had to do something. You were being so grouchy after you lost all that money.
That is really special. I mean, and especially the way you did it. I mean, now no one thinks I had to borrow the money. But I'm going to pay you back, I promise, every single penny.
Well, you can start by having that dinner with me tonight.
Oh, I wish all my creditors were as tough as you. Thank you. Dinner's great. Dinner's really good.
Dr. Gibbs, please call extension 573. Dr. Gibbs, please call extension 573.
So why couldn't you tell me this news, whatever it is, over the phone?
Because I couldn't, because I wanted to tell you. You're just not going to believe it.
You're really going to drag this on, aren't you?
No, I don't want to. I think I found it.
Found what? Tiffany's disease?
Better. The cure for Tiffany's disease.
The cure? Tony, this is incredible.
I know.
We've got to call Sean and
So ironic.
Tiffany.
I was just doing various combinations, random combinations. In this one, it was more like a fluke than an experiment.
Sounds like Watson. Come quickly, I need you.
Exactly. Oh, it's such a break.
So does this mean you're getting closer to finding the anecdote?
It's not that far away, you know. All I got to do is find out if this is the element. If it truly is, it's easy from here on out.
Mm-hmm. Sean, Steve Hardy here. I'm going to let you talk to Tony.
Sean, I think I got some terrific news for you. I think I found the cure for Tiffany's disease.
But, Tony, you're kidding.
No, I don't kid about this.
You're a genius. I could kiss you, man.
No, don't kiss me. Just thank you. It's just going to take just a little bit longer. I got to run some tests. It's all procedural. Why don't you put Tiffany on?
No, wait, Tony. This news, I'm telling her.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever you think. I'll tell you what. I'll call you as soon as I finalize the test and get the verdict in, okay?
All right, Doctor, I owe you one.
No, you don't. You know, I did it as much for me as I did for you and Tiffany. You can buy me lunch.
You got it. Thanks for everything.
Right.
That was Tony. He just told me that he thinks he has found the cure for Tiffany's disease. I mean, it's like a miracle. I mean, it's like a miracle, my friend. I'm going to go tell Tiffany.
Yeah. Well, he took it as well as could be expected.
Yeah, perhaps we shouldn't celebrate until we verify the lab results, but unofficially, congratulations. Oh, yes.
Has anybody used my computer?
No, not that I know of.
This can't be.
What's wrong?
I can't pull my file up on the screen here.
Did you try the backup file?
I did that. Are you sure nobody used my computer?
No, we all took a break when you went up to Dr. Hardy.
Everybody. Nobody stayed here.
Wait, I think Andrew stayed behind to finish something he was doing.
Where is Andrew?
I don't know. It's odd, isn't it?
I can't believe this. Everything's gone.
Well, it can't be. The computer just can't erase something. It's got to be in there somewhere.
It's not in there, though.
Did you try another subdirectory?
I tried that.
Well, did you copy onto a disk?
You know, I didn't, because I didn't... I mean, it was there. I didn't have time. It just happened.
Maybe if I tried to look up the file.
No! This doesn't make any sense. My file's gone. Everything I did, every bit of research is gone. I've lost everything. How did I do that?
Neither can I, honey.
Oh, thank you. You know, I knew he was onto something a few days ago. I just knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're sure that
Honey?
you heard him right?
Honey, I am absolutely positive. He said he has to do a few more tests, but it's just a formality.
All right.
Let me be the first to congratulate you.
Thank you.
I am so happy that this is all behind us.
You know, I just thought of something.
What?
We now have something that Paul Hornsby wants. Maybe we could do a little blackmailing on our own.
I love the way this woman's mind works, don't you, old buddy? Hey, come on. You're quiet. Where's your enthusiasm, huh?
Well, you know me, I like to be absolutely sure. Besides, I have an ongoing investigation. I'm still trying to find out how you got this disease.
Oh, Robert, I know you always want to be the voice of reason, but please today, can we just celebrate just for right now, okay? A cheers to Dr. Tony Jones.
I'll second that.
All right.
Actually, you know, I have a better idea.
What?
To Dr. Tony Jones, the genius.
No, I was thinking that we have this exquisite bottle of champagne in the kitchen that we've been saving. I think we should go over to Tony's lab and all celebrate together.
I think that's a great idea. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
No arguments from me.
All right. That's right. It's exciting. Oh, no. Like quite successful.
1936. Is that what it is?
1936.
Broke my jaw.
I told you I'm having lunch with Eric.
Are you talking about Dr. Simpson?
Would you please leave?
No, I'm not going to leave. Listen to me. Please. Let's put away our difficulties just for a minute, will you? I'd like to remind you of just one thing.
You do? Philandering.
Will you give me a chance? Please let me explain. Ever since I found out the way the way that my father died. It's really affected me, Monica. It's made me take a really cold, hard look at my life, at our life.
Our life?
Our life. The Quartermain legacy. It's dying, and you know it. Now, we were a part of it once, Monica, and we can be again.
I don't want you to bring your father into this, Alan.
I can't help that. When my father was alive, Monica, we were a family. We were a great family. And I want us to be that way again.
I hate to tell you this, but you just got to realize you can't live in the past.
I don't want to live in the past, Monica. I want to live in the future with you.
So what do I do? Just ignore your infidelity?
No, you don't ignore it. You acknowledge it the same way that I do with you. Look, I don't know what happened with Lucy. Maybe I feel that you just didn't love me enough. It could have been a million things. I don't know. What I do know is that we're still a part of each other, and you know it.
I really don't want to discuss this right now. Eric's going to be here any minute.
No, he's not. I canceled it.
What?
I told him not to come. I knew you were going to discuss an angina procedure with him, so I just filled him in and told him to forget about it.
You canceled my lunch?
I canceled your lunch. I thought it was important for us to speak together, not so important for you to talk to him.
I'm out of here.
Please don't.
Alan.
Will you just indulge me just for what?
What are you doing?
Just for what? I'm trying to speak to you. I'm trying to speak to you is what I'm doing. Now, you know as well as I do that when we were first married, we loved each other. It was unbelievable. We were full of hope and promise. We were on fire together, Monica. Surely there's got to be a few embers still alive in the ashes.
They've all been trumped upon, Alan.
Well, how about letting me fan your coals? Listen to me. Listen. No, I'm not. Listen to me. I know I humiliated you, and I'm sorry. I know, and if you can't forget about it, at least forgive me.
Up. Will you please get up?
I want you to marry me.
Alan, get off your knees right now. People are staring at us.
I'm not sure I can. It's my back. You know, I always have... Listen to me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Do you understand? I love you.
I'm leaving.
Monica.
I'm leaving.
Goodness sake.
Scientist, Dr. Anthony Jones. I wish you hadn't come, actually.
Well, we had to come. What are you talking about? We couldn't celebrate without you.
I tried to call you. I just must have been too late.
Hey,
He never takes a break. He never takes a break, but you look miserable. This is a very happy occasion. Lighten up.
All right. I don't know how to tell you this. Something went wrong.
What's happened?
All my research, everything that I had done on your disease, every chemical breakdown, everything I had done is gone. And the worst part of it is, it was an accident that I found the solution.
Can you retrieve any of it?
No.
What exactly are you saying, Tommy?
I'm sorry, I was close.
Hey, how did this happen?
I don't know. All my files were erased. Somebody tampered with my computer.
Okay, so don't you have a backup on a disk?
The backup is in the computer.
You trying to tell me that's gone too?
Somebody sabotaged this project. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody that knew computers, and they knew how to erase them and what to erase.
So where are your lab assistants? I should talk to them. Where are they now?
They're at lunch. They'll be back in an hour, but there's only one person that could have done this. He was a chemist. His name is Slazak, Andrew Slazak.
Where's he?
I don't know. He disappeared.
It's rather convenient, isn't it?
Oh, this is just perfect. And I bet when we start to look into his background, you'll find Patterson Pharmaceutical in there somewhere. Well, it could be an alias. Yeah. Look, here's a clue. Cross-reference with pharmaceutical companies. Chemist background, stuff like that. Right. And get it to me ASAP. I'm on a deadline here. Bye. This guy, Slezak, how did he find you? Through an independent company or through hospital personnel?
Well, I didn't find him. He came to me. He said he heard that I needed a chemist. So he had the resume. He seemed good enough. I just thought it was a happy coincidence.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in happy coincidences. Give us a look at his resume, will you?
Okay, I've got that. It's gone.
Why does that not surprise me? Not to worry, I'll go to hospital personnel.
Okay, maybe you guys should just leave. Let me get back to work. I've got a lot of work to do.
No, I can't believe you're going to have to start totally over on this whole
Yeah,
thing.
well, now maybe there's some stuff left in here. That's why I need to get busy. I need to find all this stuff again.
Well, I guess you won't need the champagne, will you? We'll take it with us.
Right.
We'll find your chemist, don't worry.
Well, I hope to God you do, because if you don't, it's going to take me a long time to get this information back.
How long?
Months, if I'm lucky.
Let's go.
Hi, Fiber. Hello, dear.
Oh, hello, Mother.
Hello, Ellen. I have something I have to do. I'll be back in a moment.
Monica.
You made a spectacle of yourself. Face it.
I want you to marry me. Not because of AJ, but because I love you. I really do.
Obviously, I need a CAT scan because I'm crazy.
Do I take that the answer is yes?
Yes.
You'll never regret it.
Oh, I hope not.
I love you.
Oh,
Mother.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy for both of you. It's wonderful. Thank you, Anna. Now, I insist on making all the arrangements.
Mother, please, not the Botanical Society Shakespearean Gardens. Please.
No, dear, not this time. This time it's going to be something unique.
I'm going to call the bureau, have them check out this chemist.
Well, if I get my hands on him first.
Well, if you find him, you're going to have to wait in line behind me.
Honey. I'm so sorry about this.
Oh, man, it's been such an emotional morning. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go upstairs and
Okay.
sleep, okay?
Sure, come on.
Just call me if you need anything.
Cross-reference it with a guy called,
Rest
Andrew
easy, huh?
Slezak. He's a chemist.
Wait down.
Right. Full background. As many crosses as you can get there. Thanks, bud. ASAP. Thank you.
You know what, Robert? I just want to kill whoever sabotaged Tony's research. I mean, it was a stroke of luck that he even found it in the first place. And you heard what he said. It's going to take him so
Okay, let's calm down, all right? Let's do it by the numbers. Now, the Bureau are checking out Patterson Pharmaceutical.
Are you sure that this Slezak works for Taub?
Nothing would surprise me at this point.
Oh, man, she's running out of time. She needs a pill.
You're going to have to cooperate, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
But, hey, look on the bright side. It's the perfect undercover position.
I wish I could be comforted by that thought. The only thing that makes me feel any better at all is that Hornsby is in the same spot I am.
If he's telling the truth.
Meaning, he might not have a daughter.
A little proof would be good for everybody about now, don't you think?